Good afternoon, everybody. Happy Friday. It's 2 o'clock on the East Coast today on July 12th, 2024. Welcome to this Massey Sports Live. My name is Patrick DeMassey alongside Mark DeMassey. We're coming to you live today. We're going to go over some MLB news. But before you do that, if it's your first time here, hit the subscribe button down below. It really helps us. Like the video, share it around. So when we go live or do anything recorded, any content, you'll get notified and you can help us out in a certain way. So we really appreciate you stopping by. Hopefully today we'll have some news. Recap yesterday. I think 5-0 we went yesterday. Mark will go over that in a couple minutes. But I just want to go through some MLB news. As you can see here, the Pirates ace, Paul Skeens, has been named the NL starter. Excellent young prospect out of LSU. He's going to be a great one for a long time to come. So, also, Blue Jays, they cut Kevin Kiermaier, so he's now a free agent. Phillies ace, as I said yesterday, Zach Wheeler. He will not be starting Sunday. He'll skip the start, and he'll probably get rested up after the All-Star break. We also got Trevor Simeon. He replaces Jose Altuve. Altuve's got some nagging injuries, and he will not AL starting second base in the All-Star game. He replaced Altuve. So Simeon will be there. Today in the MLB, I think everybody plays 15 games today on the schedule. And we're going to throw it over now to Mark because he'll go over the recap. He'll show you some things about are you doing the wager breakdown?
We got a whole bunch of stuff. I'll see if I can find that slide, but we'll go through that in a little while. We don't need to go through it right this second. So with that said, like I said, today is Friday. Like I said, we're going at 2 o'clock today. This might be the last time we go early on a Friday. So our hours might change to starting Monday. We might be coming a late night show and rattle off stuff about what happened during the day and what might be going on the next day. But for our members, nothing's going to change with the picks. Usually an hour before the first pitch. So we get all the lineups and stuff. We also have now our trial period, if you want to say, and the more discussion we have with our members, especially some of our big time wagering day trader guys. You guys had an opportunity for good 3-4 weeks to buy picks at $5 and $10. Now everything's up to $25 for straight picks. $100 a week now and $300 for the month. We've won 59% and giving it away cheap. All the stuff we do behind the scenes, we can't do it anymore. It's not worth it for us. We asked everybody to go subscribe at YouTube. We got 20 something, so we don't know if what we're doing is good enough to keep doing this every single day. It's been 32 days. We need to know who's watching. And based on what we're seeing, we're getting anywhere from 30, 40 live viewers a day. So we'll have to take that into consideration. But yesterday, 5-0, as Pat was right. As we told you guys who watched, we had to wait for our last pick because we need to know the lineups in the Seattle game against the A's. And how did that go?
Seattle
won.
Yep.
So that was good. 5-0. We had run them down. Who we had yesterday? The Mets. Pirates. The Pirates.
Yeah,
Detroit.
Where's the screen?
And the Blue Jays. That was it. And of course Seattle. So that's 5-0 yesterday, guys. Another good day. It looks like we're righting the ship. We're back on track. So that's all we're going to say. We're going to jump into the games today. No picks are up. So we're just going to go through the games. We're not going to tell you who we like or anything. We're just going to do all the games. And our members will get the picks that we know we're going to put up later after the lineups come out. But we're going to go through all the games. And we're not going to say this is a play or not. We're just going to tell you. At 5 Eastern, the plays will be up on our website at themaceysports.com for purchase. If you want to do single games, monthly and weekly. So with that said, I'm going to go right over to the screen, get to today's games. And the first game on the docket is the slumping LA Dodgers versus you heard it, the red hot Detroit Tigers. And we got Paxton versus probably not the best pitcher, but maybe the second best pitcher in baseball. Scrubble going against Paxton. Two
There's
lefties.
Noir, Scooble.
Scrubble. I just say Tyreek. It's easy for me to pronounce. Tyreek.
Yeah.
7-3 the last 10. When this guy gets 2 strikes on a hit, it's almost over. It's almost over. He's that good. He's that good. They don't hit a lot for him. As you see, they're 2-3 the last 5 games he's on the mound, but that's not because of the way he's pitching. The Dodgers are 4-1 when Paxton's on the mound, and he usually has good games. He had one bad outing a couple of starts ago, but this game we don't know. LA's got into a funk. I don't know what else to say about LA here. Can you trust them on this against Tariq or what?
No, I like I said, Tariq is really red hot right now. Dodgers are slumping. San Diego, thank God San Diego's losing because they'd be like 2 or 3 games out from LA from the division. So they're kind of lucky. They're kind of lucky that they're hitting hopefully they bounce back, Outman coming back and they can get another bat in the outfield because they're struggling right now. And like you said, Detroit's winning. And Detroit, when Scooble pitches, like you said, what is it, 2 out of the last 5?
Yeah, they're 2-3 with him pitching.
It could be 5-0 the way he pitched.
Yeah, they should. They just don't. I don't know. They just don't. They figure they only need 1 or 2 runs, which is not the case. But
the Jacob deGrom syndrome.
Yeah, true. But we're looking at every game. We haven't decided anything because the lineups are not out. We got some based on pitching matchups. We have some good ideas, but as far as this game, we'll see what happens on here. It's not. I don't think this is one of the games we'll give out. But let's go to the next game.
Yeah, Oakland's is that Philly, right?
Yeah.
You got Harris. You like Harris, and Ranger Suarez has been up and down. He's not
He's been getting our last 3 games. He's been getting hit hard. But
the boys are back for Philly, and they're taking off again.
Yeah, and Harris, Harris here. After the first 3 outings, I think the league have enough tape on him, and they've been hitting him. 290 on the money line. That's a little steep for me on the money line to even do I want to put a play on this. If I was going to put a play on it, I'll see what the run line. I don't know if you have DraftKings up for the run line on here. Let me see.
It's minus 130.
Even minus 130 on the money. I would probably do the run line if I was gonna put something on it, and if I was, I would lean towards Philly because, as Pat says, the boys are back. And if you haven't noticed, this is the best team in baseball, bar none. The Philadelphia Phillies are the best team in baseball.
Yeah, they had a hiccup against Atlanta. They came back and they just hammered the Dodgers when those guys came back. Also, they're not even playing. Real Muto he's not even in the lineup. So
he's been out. He's hurt, but I tell you, Marchin, the young rookie catcher.
Yeah,
I like him. I like him. Stubbs, that backup catcher, his days are numbered because once Realmuto comes back, I think he's the odd man out because Marchin, he's the real deal. I really like that young catcher. Yeah, so that's just me. I don't know how you would play it, Pat, but if I was gonna, like you said, we haven't picked up any picks. We don't know. Our members will get all the picks when we cut it down to what we like. Because we might say we like every game here, but we're not giving them out to our members. We only give out a certain amount. But if I was to play, I would take the Phillies minus a 1.5. But that's if I was going to play it.
Yeah, well, we know I'm not a big fan of that, but I understand how people don't want to lay 280, 290. I get it. But in baseball, I don't even look at the odds because you got to win. You got to win outright. You got to win by one. And how many times? And listen, this is my personal thing. How many times I played the 1.5 and they're up 4 and they give up 3.
Yeah, but you're already losing. You're already losing 130 instead of like the 290.
Yeah.
So it's something to think about when you're managing your money. This is what I'm saying. You manage. We talk about managing bankroll. You got to play the 1.5 if you're gonna have a bankroll thing.
In
But
baseball,
some people, yeah, you got to manage it because, like I said, people don't realize it. Baseball is very tough to win. Just because Pat said the odds at 290, you lose that game, you're going to win three games that are unless it's an underdog to break even. So it's tough. It's tough. But like you said, you can't think that you got to think they're going to win the game, and that you got to think that's plus 100, not minus 290. I understand that, and some we do take those high ones because we're pretty sure it's going to win. In our metrics that we use, I can say Baltimore kind of made me leery over the past week about that. So, but this is a good game. I mean, the A's are always feisty, even if when they lose. They got guys who hit the ball deep, youngsters, but they strike out a lot. Suarez has been bad. But if I was to play this, it would probably be the Phillies -1. But as you see, we don't agree on it, so it probably won't even be a play for us.
All right. Let's go to the next one.
Let's go to the next one. If I could click on it, because I'm clicking on it and we're not going anywhere. There we go.
I'll give you the opening. Carrasco versus Taj Bradley. We all love Taj Bradley. Carrasco has been mid-range all year. You have Tampa Bay's playing well. They played well against the Yankees. The Guardians on the road. This is a good team, the Guardians. They lead the division. So we'll see what happens with this one. What do you think about this game?
Did we even have to ask me about this game? You could say, well, they don't even want to ask me. I just jumped around on it. Well, if I was to take this game, I'd be leaning towards Tampa Bay to this. And I just lost the screen. Again, Mark, stop trying to do two things at once. So I'd be like, what did we got Carrasco? What is he? 5-5 his last 10? Right? Yeah. We all know what he does. He's good for, as you can see on the screen, he's good for some gophers, right?
Yep.
Taj is only 3-4 overall, 3-something ERA. Misleading.
Much different at home.
Injury at home. It's ridiculous at home. But then again, and right now, these odds are not bad. It's probably going to go up. 138. I mean, I love Taj Bradley for a number of reasons. Because my kids grew up with him, played on the same travel ball team when they were young. My youngest son's still friends with him. And we'll be when he comes to Houston the first weekend of August, we will be there. Got the 4th row right by the dugout, so we'll be having some conversations with him. I personally I'm leaning. We haven't made a decision on this, but I'm leaning towards Tampa Bay if I'm going to play this for a number of reasons. But Taj has just been lights out, and at home he's just ridiculous. That's all. You got anything else on this game to say?
No, we'll talk about it later because, Cleveland's lineup scares me. So we'll walk through this later. Like I said, DemasseySports.com. Go pick your package, and you'll get our picks later. We go to the next one. Who leads us here? What do we got?
Let me flip it. There we go.
All right.
We got the streaking Yankees. Which way they streaking? Painful.
How about both of them?
Both of these teams. Somebody's got to get better. Baltimore can't say, "Hey, the Yankees are coming down. We're going to get healthy," because they've been sucking up the field. This is a game. Believe it or not, it's a big series for both teams. Both going in the wrong directions. Maury Povich's son is on the mound, and the Yankees bats should get healthy tonight.
Maury Povich.
They should get healthy tonight. Uh, I don't know what's going to happen with the Yankees. Cole's on the mound, so you gotta like that. But still, you don't know about this game. This is a game that says just stay away and enjoy it. I know I don't have a play on this. Yeah,
No,
and
I'm enjoying from the outside
yeah,
as a National League fan. I'm enjoying that. Listen, I don't like the Red Sox, trust me, because I'm a Met fan. But I love the fact that the Red Sox have gone from 9 games now to 5.5 out of the division, just like
yeah.
that in a week and a
They're
half.
hot. In the last 10 games, they are the hottest team in baseball. Hate to say that, but they are. But the only way to hold down the Red Sox is throw a lefty. It's the only way.
Well,
The
right
Rays
now, the two
keep
young
practice.
kids, Henderson and Rushman, are struggling, and that's why they're not winning.
Oh man, the whole team is, and to
Yeah.
me, they keep rolling out Chucky out there in center field. That's like running out Grissom every day for the Yankees. If anybody didn't watch the game yesterday, the routine fly ball opening game, Grissom loses it. Rosarina comes up and hits a home run. They're down 2-0. Little things like this, a team that's struggling like the Yankees can't do. I'm sorry, and I'll say he doesn't need to be out there and playing. He doesn't need to. His saving runs, what the hell he calls, how many runs he saves from the outfield, doesn't outweigh how miserable he is at the plate and takes away runs. No, but he'll be in the lineup. I guarantee it.
I wouldn't even touch this game.
No, we'll just have to root for some of our young players that we have the cards that we sell to do good.
Yeah, that's it.
That's about it.
All right.
And here we go. Beautiful game. Miami versus Cincinnati, who's kind of come alive. They kind of come alive. They're ready. They swept the Yankees, got swept by the Tigers. Now they beat up whoever they played last series they won, Colorado. So it's kind of interesting. Spears, I don't know. He's an average pitcher, put it that way. And the youngster, Yanni Chiniros, same thing.
Chirinos, yeah.
But Miami, and I keep saying this, they're not as bad as their record. They just don't know how to win. They make mistakes. Errors in the field yesterday cost them against Houston. They're like a year or two away before they give everybody in the league headaches. They just don't know how to win. It's not a bad money line right here for Cincinnati. It's something we haven't decided on, but this is one of our plays that we'll be talking about. You gotta love Stevenson. What a game Stevenson had last night. 2 homers, just 5 RBIs, something like that.
Yep.
And Ellie does what Ellie does. But they got Rico Hines, the youngster, up, batting 7th to 8th and putting up those stats his first week in the MLB. It's a tough team. And they play in the smallest park in baseball. It's not Yankee Stadium. It's Riverfront.
Yeah.
And here we go.
Yeah, Colorado comes to New York. Colorado can hit, so this will be a little worrisome. Sean Manaea.
They didn't have his stats up there when I pull this up, but Manaea's been really unhittable the last 3 games. He throws it right there if he'd hit, but he's been unhittable.
Yeah, Mets look to extend their winning streak to 4. Colorado is like you said, Colorado's been playing decent. They're not playing bad. I mean,
at home because they were home.
No.
2 different teams, right?
Yeah, I just think Mets. This might be a game to look at. We got to see the lineups because when they come home, the Mets just think they could. Let's rest everybody after big wins.
Here's the point: the Mets welcome Washington. Made the Mets forget about how they blew all those leads the last 2 weeks. They were 8-3 so far this year against Washington, and then here comes Colorado in town. The Mets are now a playoff team. The season ends today. The Mets are in the playoffs. Wow, how does that make you feel, Pat? Or every Met fan out there, how does that make you feel?
Everybody loves it right now. Everywhere I talk, They have. Listen, I'm real realistic when it comes to the Mets. Until that bullpen gets fixed,
See,
it's
I
going to
mean,
it'll be tough to make the playoffs.
we had the Mets yesterday. It was 7-0 in the last inning. They brought Ottavino in, and we were nervous. Lowered the bases up, and they had to get Diaz throwing some nachos out in the bullpen. And he was warming up. Oh my God! If this game is close towards the end, the Mets are in trouble. But the Mets should be able to get on top of the youngster. But you never know. We don't know who's in the lineup, so we can't make a decision here this early in the day on a pick that we kind of looking at, but we don't know because the lineups are huge. The pitching leans towards the Mets, but we can't put it up there this early in the day without some more info that we need. And we just got something. One of our listeners just threw a comment out here to us. Oh, the Yankees called up Jordan Vivas. Do you even know Jordan? I'm a Yankee fan. Who is Jordan Vivas?
Yeah, he came over the trade with the Dodgers.
Is he an outfielder?
Yeah, with Clayton Beater. That trade.
So maybe Grissom isn't in the lineup today. We'll see. But,
no, if this guy's called up, he's starting.
We'll see. After last day, I don't know. But yeah, we'll have more on this game later. Remember, check themacysports.com. We'll have we have a package up there, a membership for weekly and monthly package, as long as single game plays. But they won't be up till 5 p.m. Eastern time.
Oh, he's a second baseman.
Ooh, they sick of Glaber? I don't know. Maybe Glaber's getting traded at the deadline. Who knows?
Yeah.
KC against Boston. Boston's just, as you see there, 8-2. They're pounding people. Yeah,
but they're going to run to. This is a road.
I don't know who's pitching. They haven't put the pitcher out there yet. But Kansas City's throwing a lefty, and we love Cole Reagans.
Yeah.
He struggled against Cleveland a couple of games ago, but he was lights out against Colorado, even though they lost. The bullpen blew that. I mean, I don't know. This is a game we'll have to see. Boston is basically even money at home. But, yeah, I know why, because they don't know who's pitching yet.
Well, Kansas City is coming off, was it a 3-game winning streak? And when Kansas City gets
three in a row, but we know they're playing away, and we know Kansas City. Whenever you think they're on a roll, they're not going to win. And it just pains me that I'm leaning towards Boston. I'm leaning. We'll discuss this after the show, but when we go down and make our final picks before we give them away to our members, it's going to be tough. It's going to be tough because that Red Sox lineup, that's a tough lineup. And at home, the Red Sox lately they're a different team. Even though everybody said, well, they're 22-24 at home. That was the beginning of the year. They are rolling at home. They're rolling everywhere. Wherever you are, you get rolled by the Red Sox. That should make Sue very happy.
Yeah, but Kansas City is going to roll out a good team tonight, so that's going to be a tough one.
Yep.
Andrew Haney versus Hunter Brown, Texas at Houston. I hate the Astros. I hate them because of everything about them.
Yeah.
Since 1986, I hate them.
I hate them too, but they win no matter who they roll in that lineup. They've been winning. We don't know if Alvarez is back yet. He didn't start yesterday. It didn't matter. Hunter Brown. Oh, did he get killed? He got hit by Minnesota last week. Terrible. He got rolled up on. And it's unusual because at home he's usually lights out. But he was awful. I think in 3 innings he had 11 hits. He went 6 innings, but the first 3 innings gave up 11 hits. And they just let him in because they knew let's just eat up innings for us. He's a youngster. You don't want to hurt his arm. If he's getting blown up, you got some scrubs in the back of your bullpen. Let him pitch. But Andrew Haney, believe it or not, he hasn't given up more than 3 runs in his last 5 outings. I mean, he's a journeyman. You want to say because he goes to play teams they can't keep him. They don't want to keep him. I don't know why he gets. He throws the ball at the plate, but he strikes a lot of people out.
He'll go 6. He'll go 6 for you and give up a couple runs. But if Texas hits when he pitches, they're going to win.
If Texas hits, Texas is not a team you can't figure out. You can't figure out. They're the team that leads the most runners on base in scoring position. That's all I know. But
we found out last Sunday.
Yeah, they're still 7-3 though in the last 10. So they got to be happy because they're still in range. I don't know if they're gonna make that playoffs. Just a 7.5 out of a wild card. Basically, Tampa Bay's 5.5, Detroit and Texas 7.5. I don't know if they're going to catch for that last wild card spot.
But they're only 7 after the division, so
no. Well, they're 7 out for the playoffs. So it's going to be tough.
7 after the division.
Yeah, but Seattle's playing better now. Yeah, J-Rod has come alive, and as long as J-Rod and Crawford continues to improve, that team is going to be tough because you make it, even though he's only batting like 220 or something to Dirty Riley, he'll hit the ball out. He's hit two home run games in the last 3 from both sides of the plate. That you don't see.
Who was the last guy to do that?
That I don't know.
4 home runs in the last 3 games, both by lefty and righty. The last guy to do that. Long time ago, so.
Ramirez? No, not Ramirez.
No, long time ago.
It's not Eddie Murray.
Eddie Murray.
Eddie Murray. Well, that's going back a ways. Eddie Murray.
The last guy before that was Ken Singleton.
Ken Singleton. He never got credit, but he was a good player. Singleton was a good player.
Another Met trade.
Yeah.
Came up with Nolan Ryan, got traded.
Yeah.
Pittsburgh White Sox. We got Garrett Crochet. Didn't have a great one last time out, but still danger, and we'll be taking phone calls for him because people are going to want him.
Yeah, it all depends if they're willing to get rid of him. I think they will and get some draft picks and stuff in. He might be gone before the All-Star game. I mean, the draft's this weekend, so it would make sense to get draft picks for the first round this year and move him before the weekend. So if he gets scratched tonight, then we know he's getting traded. We don't know. Pittsburgh hasn't decided who they're still in La La Land after Skeens. I read something. He's only the 3rd pitcher, and I think we have that up on our. I don't know if Pat, did you say that? Everybody knows that he's the starter in the All-Star game.
Yeah, he's been named the starter.
I thought I put something about him, but he's only like the 3rd pitcher that has struck out double digits in the first 8 games of his career 3 times. So that's pretty.
Yeah, we got a good question there. Can you even trade for picks in baseball?
Yes. It's called player to be named later or picks to later. They could do that. I don't know what they're going to do, but
so that's what it is. Player to be named later, but it's not an actual.
Yeah, I don't know, but I think he's on the move. I think Robert's going to be on the move too.
That was a great. Yeah, well, I read like I said, Baseball Central. Looks like the Dodgers are making a big run.
Yeah, well, the Dodgers, they need it because they're going to be the most disappointing team of the year if they don't make the World Series after they bought all that. And where is he? Where's Yokomoto? Where is he? Did he got a leave of absence?
Yokomoto.
The highest paid pitcher didn't pay any. I call him Yokomoto. I mean,
Yamamoto.
He whatever he is thinking. He don't even pitch. He's hurt again already. I'm so glad that The
Just
Mets
like
Yankees
Senga.
didn't waste the money on it. Didn't waste the money on him.
Yeah, well.
And here we go. Washington's back to playing sloppy baseball. And the Brewers, they're having a little slump too. They got Peralta, who's had a good year. It's a good year. Strikes out a lot of people.
Yeah,
220 on the money line against a rookie, Rutledge. I don't know. I think this. I'm leaning towards Milwaukee here.
this would be a 1.5 because, listen, as Washington goes, Abrams goes. If you keep Abrams off the bases,
Yeah, and that's what they've
they
been.
don't,
The
they don't score.
Mets shut them down, kept them off the bases, and they were able to take those games. But you got a righty pitching. They get on base. Washington gets on base. They're running. They're running this game.
Yeah, well, no, we know that. We know that. We always talk about that. But I'm saying it goes as Abrams goes, and he's not playing. He's not playing great right now. He's in the middle of a slump. Not a slump. He'll go 1 for 4 these days, but he's not. No extra base hits. He's not doing what he's supposed to do. And Wood, you like Wood, Jane Wood.
Yeah, Wood.
He's learning. That's
Yeah.
what I like. They put him in their 3-hole and just let him play.
That's right.
It's the only way to
win. Lefty or righty's pitching. Let him play. And like I said, this could be a good game for him tonight. You just don't know. We don't know yet. Like I said, too early for the lineups. So we have this on the back burner.
Yeah, both teams struggling. Like you see the last 10.
Struggling. Plus 184 on the money line there. So something to look at. It's something to look at.
We don't look at the 75-25, do we?
That's just the bettors out there who go in there and click on stuff and who they think. You go there and you bet everyone that everybody likes, and you'll be lucky to go 500 on most days here on that.
And you get crushed in baseball at 500.
Yeah, especially with the money lines taking the heavy favorites. It's okay every once in a while when you know they're going to win, or you have 90% you think they're going to win. Yeah, but no. You be running the run lines, so you save yourself. Manage your bankroll. Manage your bankroll.
This is a good one tonight. Cardinals playing well.
Both of them playing well. Everybody thought the Cubs were gone. Everybody thought the Cubs were. You written them off 2 weeks ago, right?
Well,
three games out of 3 games.
Yeah.
3 games out of wild card.
Sorry about that. Talking over you. But Dansby Swanson back healthy. That team's going now.
Yeah, well, you knew he wasn't going to hit 200.
He's hurt.
200 his whole. He plays hurt. That's one thing about he doesn't complain. He goes out there and he plays because if he's not the best, he's one of the top 3 fielding shortstops in the game.
Winner is how I describe him.
Yep. And maybe he should have stayed with the Braves, but it was his choice to go play in Wrigley.
Too much money to turn down.
Yes, it's true. It is a business. It's a business. And Sonny Gray's going. He's been hit the last couple of games. I call him the nibbler. This is not a team you want to nibble against because A.J. Happ is on fire. Crow Armstrong, young rookie, on fire. This Bella, it's like the Cubs should be better than their record is. They should be.
What are they standing at right now?
They're 3 out of the wild card. They're 3. They're tied with
Cincinnati.
Cincinnati.
The wild card, and they're in the last. The NL is so stacked between the wild card and
it's going to be fun. They got how many from we're going to count the Nationals out, but they have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 teams fighting for that top 3 slots in the wild card. And we only got 6, maybe 5 in the American League. So it's gonna be interesting. Well, we're looking at this game. We don't know. We have to wait till the lineups come out, and then hash it out. And we'll have the plays up at 5:00 Eastern time. And here we go. Even though they're only 5-5 in their last 10 games, the Seattle. They're still leading the division. They're on
Yeah.
a three-game winning streak, right?
Yep.
Playing against an Angels team that who knows what you're going to roll out. Anderson's an all-star. He's a lefty. I don't know if that makes a huge difference against Seattle, but yeah, he had. This is what worries me. He had a bad game, then he went 8 innings shutout ball. Usually doesn't happen to a pitcher like this 2 games in a row. He's lights out. So, and our favorite guy early in the season before he started getting hurt and pulled a hamstring a couple of weeks ago is Brian Wu. He's back out there coming off an injury. So, this could be one of our players. We'll look at it. We're looking at. We just have to wait for the lineups, and that's at 9:30 at night. So we probably won't put it up there as a single play. Our members, as you know, always check the restricted area for your picks because, like we told you, we might pick it out 20 minutes before game time. Always check because we do add games to our members play. We just won't put it in a single play. And here we go.
Toronto goes to Arizona.
Yeah.
Toronto's on a 2-game winning streak, and Arizona is what would they do? They're coming off that series versus.
They're 2-game winning streak.
Yeah. I don't like you. I don't like Nelson. You like him a little.
No, I don't. No. Nelson.
Well, you liked him against the Dodgers last time out.
Nelson just.
Yeah,
Arizona's sitting right there. They're 1 game out of the wild card. So we know you're gonna be rooting for Toronto.
Yeah, well, you have to. I don't right now at the wild card. I'm not worried about that. If you don't win your games, just play your games and look up at the scoreboard in a month or two, because that's when it's going to matter.
I think Toronto is going to be sellers at the deadline. I think they're going to be sellers.
Bichette's gone.
Yeah, they got 8 games behind. I think if they get rid of one, they get rid of both. I think they get rid of one, they get rid of both. I think Bichette and Vladdy will be on the move. You can't keep one. They're a package. You got to get rid of them both and rebuild.
Yeah, so you'll have Vladdy in New York and Ben Rice to Toronto.
I don't know. Rice, jury's still out on him.
Oh, if you're gonna keep him, you gotta play.
Him out. I don't think Vladdy though. I don't think the Yankees would make that trade. I don't think they give away Rice.
Vladdy's still young, man. Still young.
But who knows? Cashman's job is on the line. Boone is definitely on the line. This weekend's series is huge against Baltimore. They get swept. Yeah. Boone's out the door. There's no way the Yankees keep him if they get swept this series. All right, here we go. Atlanta, I have the worst lineup in baseball. The 5-5 of the last 10 against San Diego, who's been struggling after the hot streak. They're 4-6. San Diego's got a lot of nice parts. A lot of youngsters, a lot of nice parts. This kid Vasquez, pretty good. They're 4-1 with him on the mound in the last 5. And Schwellenbach, he's pitched all right. He stays in the games. Could get hit. San Diego's due. So is Atlanta, though. The bats have to come alive. Olsen is struggling. I mean, it's been a month now. It looked like he got hot, and then he just went the other way. If they're going to win, Olsen needs to pick up his pace. He needs to hit the ball. So I don't think this is going to be on my top plays tonight. I don't think something later we talk about. I don't think I'll be discussing this game. Just wait to the after the All-Star. All-Star game is Tuesday, correct?
Yep.
So, yeah, we'll see what happens. And that's it for as far as the games today. There's a lot of games out there, folks. Like I said, we haven't decided on anything. They'll be up by 5 Eastern. I don't know if Pat looked yet, but we'll go ahead and do this for our guys watching here and for our little prop guy out there. We know he's there. We'll go ahead and bring up the king of props. After my 7-0 start, I've lost 2 out of the last 3. I'm 8-2 out of my last 10. I didn't look today, so this early day, I don't have anything to give out. Do you?
Oh yeah, I'm automatically only minus 130. I'm taking Tariq Skubal over 6.5. Send that in.
6.5 Ks. Right.
6.5 Ks against the Dodgers, bottom half of the lineup. First 3 innings, he'll have 6.
Yeah, but like I said, I wouldn't do the first 3 innings thing because
I'm doing the full
bottom
game.
of the lineup might only get up once by that time, and then I don't think I'll strike out 7 guys in the first 3 innings. I don't think that's going to happen.
It's not the number; it's the game total.
Yeah, that's what I said. The game's probably a lock at 6.5.
No, minus 130.
Yeah, I think that's a good play. That's a good play. I
just want to show people.
You gotta put it up.
Yeah, right there.
Yeah, that's a good play. And I did have my props thing up. I just didn't get around to look at it because I'm looking at my thing right here. I didn't have.
Look at Taj at even money.
Over 5.5. But
Taj Bradley at 5.5.
And we know they strike out a lot. Cleveland.
Yeah. But Skubal's a lock for me. But then again, I'm 7-5 my last 12. So.
But here you go, though. If Tampa Bay's going to win, Taj is going to have more than 5.5 strikeouts. We all know that. So that could be a little parlay, right? Tampa Bay. Oh, we got it corrected. Guardians do not strike out a lot. Well, last series, who did they play? Detroit. They got struck out a lot.
Yeah,
a lot.
You get like 3.5 to 1 if you did Bradley and Skubal.
Yeah.
Yeah, 3 to 1.
Yeah, that's a fun thing. That's something we do on the side. Throw $1, pick 10 things for the heck of it. Fourth bet.
I picked 20 to win $500,000.
So, you don't think Taj will strike out 5.5? You're saying, huh?
Oh, we got comments.
Yeah, he says Skubal's grow. Yeah, you get 2 strikes. Tyreek, 2 strikes. You're gonna strike out 80% of the time with 2 strikes on you. Taj is the same way. He gets ahead of you. The same way.
Yeah, you gotta attack Skubal. If you don't get him in the first 2 pitches, you don't hit his good pitch, you're out.
And that's what who they play. Texas did that against Bradley last. First, they swing at his first pitch in the first 3 innings. I think he had 1 strikeout. Then they backed off and started taking pitches. Got 2 strikes out and strikeout. So we'll see how they approach. Well, this is true, but he's coming back from injury. That's why they got Taj on a pitch counter. Yeah, he definitely has stuff. He's still young. He's 22. I mean, he's Tampa Bay's ace now, but if they don't know about it, he's their ace now, and he's gonna be something to watch. He stays healthy in the future. What else we got? And my banners disagreed. The props. So you like just Tyreek today, 6.5.
I like Tyreek because he's gonna go 6 innings himself. He really gets racked, so he's gonna be in there. He's gonna get 6.5.
Should. I didn't prepare anything. So, guys, girls, you got any videos or highlights you'd like us to show up here? Email us, and we'll show a clip. I showed a couple of clips the last 2 days. I really don't think I have anything. I think we've seen that one. Well, maybe I have one more. Let's go ahead and see if I can bring one up here. Hold on. It's going to pop on the screen real quick. Drew still has to get me some
Is that an
videos.
actual prop? What he posted?
What?
That can't be right.
What do you say?
Winker only a half a base.
Well, he's got to hit the ball. We all know he walks a lot. He walks a lot. There's no doubt. There's no doubt about it.
Is that a positive or minus? What's the odds on that? Half a total base versus the Brewers.
All right, here's a highlight we're going to throw up. Let you enjoy it as much as I do.
A little bomb. Oh man.
Oh my God!
Yeah, that was his second homer of the game, senior year in high school against a team from Florida. The two guys who greeted him, one's in the Astros organization, the other one's about to get drafted also this year. He played with a lot of good guys, but unfortunately he tore his labrum, and that was it, because I truly believe he'd be in somebody's organization right now if he did not tear his labrum. He was that good of a hitter. So what's next here? All right. So this is what a lot of people stick around for is sport cards. Where we now on DeMacySports.com, you can go to the sport cards section and you have a link to go to Pat's eBay store and my eBay store. Ask us any questions you want, what you're looking for, what's hot, what's not. That's up to you. We're still working on if we're going to do live breaks or not here. We still have that. We have to discuss stuff, and we're going to have to actually plan that out, because we're going to have to get a list of people who want to participate before we could actually run it. So that's something that will be coming down the road, definitely during the time. Anything else you have to say on the sport cards? Anybody have any questions or anything you sold lately?
Yeah, just commons, people, not famous players.
People looking to just
fill out their sets.
Their sets.
Sunday, I got a show to go to. I have to set up for somebody. And I got to raid the dollar box because they put those $10 cards in there. Try to get, 10, 20 cards.
Yeah.
And finish out my collections.
Yeah. Huh.
You don't have many shows, and well, you probably do. You just don't have.
I do. I just don't have enough time between everything I do to go do it. So, because I would have to not do the show on Sunday if I do the card show.
Oh, so, I'll be back by 11 a.m.
Yeah, so we'll have to figure about the time. What time we're going to do that. Other news. Djokovic is up 2 sets to love, serving out for the third set to put him in the finals again against Carlos Alvarez. That'd be nice to see. It's amazing. He just had an operation on his meniscus a month ago. He's playing in the Wimbledon. He's going to reach the finals.
Yeah.
He's one of the all-time best tennis players ever to play the game. He's that good. Other than that, I really don't have anything on the sport card movement other than it's the stuff we put up. We didn't think anybody's going to buy. We got a breaking headline in the MLB. Phillies released Whit Merrifield. He's still young. I think he needs to find a right team. Kevin Biggio could find a team. Merrifield could, because he's lot better than Kevin Biggio. So maybe he'll go to the Dodgers next. The Dodgers likes to get all these people.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
Well, you should just cut Lemieux and then take Merrifield.
Yeah, it's one of Boone's boys. I mean, there's certain things Boone does that we don't even want to talk about that. But I really, we haven't got a lot of comments about the sport.
Hey, that's young. Old for
35.
baseball.
Merrifield's 35 and Lemieux's 35.
Yeah.
I don't think Merrifield, because he's only a rookie a couple of years ago, 2021 or something. So maybe he came up late. But
he came up when he was like 27, 26, 27.
But I don't know. But so nobody else has any questions then, and then we're gonna wrap this up because we got to get back to work here and figure out what we're gonna do tonight. Remember, the picks will be up by 5 p.m. Eastern time, and once the game starts, usually 5 minutes before the game, we take them down. I don't know how many are going to go up on the pick list, but they have gone up. The promo is over. They're up to, I believe, they're $25 for a single game now. Weekly's gone up to $100, and the monthly's $300. So for the rest of the month, our members, you're at the same rate, and hopefully you stay with us. It's been two good months, even though this has been a lot worse than last month. Last month we were at 70-something%, which is it's nuts. You don't win 70% of the time. It was just nuts. But I think overall we're 59%. So like I said, it is what it is. We just give information out. You guys do what you want. It's day trading for you. So like I said, just go to YouTube and subscribe for us. That's all we ask. You don't have to put your name. Just subscribe. Get us up to the counts. Once we get 100, if your name is shown, you'll be drawn and you win a PSA Michael Jordan basketball card, PSA 7. So that's what we're giving away once we hit the 100 subscriber level. Hopefully it moves because it's been like one a day. It's slow. But other than that, I have nothing left to say other than we'll see you back tomorrow, Saturday. It's 10:30 Eastern, 9:30 Central. So I'm out.
All right, folks. Like I said, go down to Demasi Sports. We'll have those picks up by 5 p.m. Eastern. And everybody enjoy your Friday night and enjoy the games, people.
Bye.